Welcome to Founders in Flow, the podcast where two seasoned entrepreneurs, Neil and Ijlal, dive into real conversations about what it takes to build, grow, and scale an online business. Let's get into the flow.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Founders in Flow. Today I'm thrilled to have Ijlal Ahmed join us. Ijlal, great to have you here.
Thanks for having me, Neil. Super excited to be here and dive into this topic.
Fantastic. So today we're talking about how to sell anything with Facebook ads. It's a big topic and there's a lot to unpack. But first off, why don't you tell us a little bit about your background with Facebook ads?
Absolutely. I've been in the digital marketing space for over a decade now, and Facebook ads have been a massive part of my journey. From launching million-dollar ad campaigns to scaling startups, I've seen how powerful these tools can be. It's all about understanding not just the technical aspects, but the human psychology behind it, what makes people click and engage.
That's so true. People often think of ads as just flashy banners, but it really boils down to understanding your audience, right? Speaking of which, what do you think makes a Facebook ad compelling?
A compelling Facebook ad taps into someone's curiosity or solves a problem for them. You want to lead with a pain point or a benefit that resonates. For instance, if you're selling a productivity tool, show them the chaos they're experiencing now and the peace your product can bring. The art lies in the storytelling, how you script the journey from problem to solution.
I love that. Storytelling as a crucial component. It's kind of like you're painting a picture in the customer's mind. Now, you've talked about the psychology behind ads. Could you delve a bit more into that?
Sure. At its core, it's about understanding decision-making triggers. Humans are driven by emotions first, then logic. An ad needs to tap into emotions like fear of missing out, guilt, or ambition. For example, using testimonies of past clients showing the transformation is incredibly powerful. Uplifting imagery and phrases like join the revolution or don't miss out work because they activate a sense of urgency and desire for belonging.
That's fascinating, and it really underscores the depth and complexity of crafting effective ads. Once you've got that emotional hook, though, what's the next step? How do you translate interest into action?
It's all about the call to action, or CTA. A clear, compelling CTA directs the viewer on what their next move should be. It should be concise and straightforward. Think of sign up now, learn more today, or get started for free. Each part of the funnel needs a strong CTA because at every stage you need to guide your audience toward the next step.
Exactly. And we've seen various ad formats perform differently as well. What are your thoughts on video versus image ads?
Both have their pros and cons. Video ads are engaging and can tell a story in a dynamic way. They work great for detailed narratives and demonstrations. However, they require more effort and resources. Image ads, on the other hand, are more cost-effective and quicker to produce. They're perfect for a quick impact, high contrast, bold headlines, and everyone's favorite, the curiosity gap. Ultimately, testing is key. Different audiences respond differently, so A/B testing can reveal interesting insights about what works best for your specific audience.
Testing, yes, a never-ending process in this world of digital marketing. And speaking of targeting the audience, we've often discussed the importance of niche targeting. How meticulous should one get with segmenting audiences on Facebook?
Very meticulous. Facebook offers incredible targeting options, from demographics to interests to behavioral targeting. The more refined your audience, the better your chances of conversion. Lookalike audiences are one of my favorites. Using a seed audience of existing customers can expand your reach to similar profiles, broadening yet effectively narrowing the scope.
Sounds like audience understanding is half the battle won. And for the other half, putting together a budget plan is crucial. How do you determine the right budget for Facebook ad campaigns?
Start small, definitely. Testing campaigns with a smaller budget is essential to fine-tune your strategies before scaling. Establishing your customer acquisition cost, CAC, and lifetime value, LTV, is crucial in determining how much you can and should spend. Remember, it's about sustainability. If a campaign's cost exceeds your CAC, it's time to step back and reassess.
Absolutely, staying cost effective is essential. Now, last time we briefly talked about reaching a 2x return on ad spend, or ROAS. Do you have any additional optimization tips to hit that mark?
Oh yes, Hitting a 2x ROAS is a good milestone. Constant tweaking of audiences, creatives, and even the funnel is necessary. Segmentation reports can unearth valuable insights, allowing you to see which segment brings you closer to such a return. Making data-driven decisions, such as identifying ad fatigue or updating ad copy, is essential for optimizations.
Quick break from today's episode, but this is really exciting. If you've been enjoying this podcast so far, here's a little secret. We didn't write or speak a single word of it ourselves. Every episode of Founders in Flow is created using a tool we're building called PodGorilla, and it's about to change the way podcasts are made. PodGorilla lets you generate an entire podcast episode, from the topic to the script to the voiceover, using nothing but AI. You can pull inspiration from YouTube videos, PDFs, or even just drop in your own ideas. Then it gives you a complete, ready-to-publish audio episode in your voice. All you need to do is hit generate and let the tool do the work. And right now, we're opening up early access. If you want to be one of the first people to try PodGorilla before anyone else and see how we're using it behind the scenes, just head over to podgorilla.co and join the waitlist. That's podgorilla.co. The future of podcasting is just one click away. Now, back to the episode.
I think that's a great way to look at it. The iterative process of adjusting and refining each campaign component. And speaking of different components, the landing page is often crucial. So how important is it to align the ad creative with the landing page experience?
Absolutely critical. From my experience, the disconnect between ad creative and the landing page is a massive conversion killer. Seamless transition is the name of the game. The moment someone clicks through, the experience they expect from your ad copy should continue on the landing page. Consistent messaging, visuals, and tone. If they're seeking a specific solution, make sure the landing page clearly addresses that need or interest.
Perfectly put. And say, do you have any anecdotes or case studies showing a remarkable success story from one of your campaigns?
Definitely. There was a SaaS client I worked with who was on the brink of shutting down. We ran a campaign focusing on their unique selling proposition, revamped their messaging to emphasize the cost-saving benefits of their platform, and refined the targeting. Not only did we scale their user base by 150% in 6 months, but their revenue also doubled. All this while maintaining an ROI above 3x.
Incredible. It must have felt like quite the victory. And for all the budding entrepreneurs listening, what would your key takeaway be when setting up their first ad campaign?
Focus on understanding your customer first. Every successful ad strategy revolves around knowing who you're speaking to and what they care about. From there, let data and feedback guide each decision, and never be afraid to iterate and test. The best insights often come from the unexpected.
Great advice, Ejlal. It's been a fascinating chat as always. Thanks for sharing your insights with us today.
Thank you for having me, Neil. It's always a pleasure discussing these topics with you.
To everyone listening, if you found this valuable, go ahead and apply these insights to your business. Remember, experimentation is part of the journey. Until next time, keep thriving in the flow.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Founders in Flow with Neil and Ijlal. If you found value in today's conversation, make sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. We drop new insights regularly, all focused on helping you grow faster, market smarter, and make more money online. Until next time, stay consistent, keep learning, and keep building.